Hello beautiful people, Losing Drea here, and it is actually Tuesday morning. It's 3:28 in the morning on Tuesday, November 29th, 2011. My weigh-in day was actually Sunday, November 27th, 2011, and I did not get to do my update video for you then because I've been real busy trying to finish up the cooking tutorials from Thanksgiving. Since they were already late, I didn't want to get any more further behind than I already was. So, with that said, I'd like to report, well, it's kind of weird what I want to report. First of all, I made a chart for my weight loss journey in Word. It's nothing fancy. It could have been, or it can still be, in an Excel file formulated to add and subtract the points, grams, ounces, what have you, of my weight as I go along in my journey and weigh myself week after week. So far, it has not been something that I've wanted to get that into, but I do have that, and I'm going to try to make that available for others to download in a PDF that they can print out. One will be for you to see as an example so that you can fill it out, and the other will be for you to download and print. One probably a Word version so that you can use it within Word, edit it, and one in a PDF file which you could just print out if you don't have Word, and hopefully you have a PDF viewer like Acrobat, which I believe comes with most versions of Windows, and or you can download it for free, and this way you can print it out and you can just handwrite in, you know, however you're tracking it, whether it's weekly, monthly, daily, however you track it. This thing might help you keep track of your weight. I was writing it down on a piece of paper here, and I don't know, I got to the end of the paper and I said I need a better way to read it and look at it. It was getting a little messy. What I want to say is, first off, well, my weight for the week is, I'm down 1.1 pound, is what I lost. So I'm now at 269.6. So, yay, I broke out of the 270s. And my BMI is down from 45.11 last week to 44.92. And that's a difference of 0.19, whatever that is, on the BMI scale. What I do want to say is I actually ended up weighing myself and getting that number on the 28th of November. And even though my weigh-in day was the 27th of November, I have to fess up to something, but I don't feel it's like anything to do with the holiday. I think it was more so that I did not sleep from Saturday night. I had actually worked Saturday night from 8 o'clock at night till about 6 or so in the morning, and then was up editing videos and whatnot because I'm usually off on Sundays. I did not sleep. I did not go to sleep until probably the middle of the night, late Sunday evening, and I was up for all those hours. And normally what I do is I go to sleep and then I wake up, and around 4 to 6 or so when I get up in the evening on Sunday night is when I've been weighing myself. And anybody who knows, who's been weighing themselves, along with weighing yourself every, at the same time of the day that you did prior, so that it's more, I guess, accurate. So I weighed myself on the 27th, and it was, I don't even remember what time it was, to be honest with you, but I remember that I probably was hungry and I wanted to eat something, so I wanted to hurry up and go ahead and weigh myself in before I consumed anything. But because I had still been awake from the night before, I guess my body thought that I had, whatever I had eaten from the night before was that same day, And it wasn't like waking up and then weighing yourself. So it actually had showed that I had gained 0.02 of a pound. And like I said, I didn't have any sleep the night before. So rather than accept that I went from 270.7 pounds to 270.9 pounds, I decided that after I went to sleep that night and got fully refreshed, as I should have done Sunday day, that I would weigh myself the next day, which was Monday evening. And so just as I had been doing every Sunday, I went ahead and slept, woke up, and before doing anything as far as eating or whatnot, I went to the bathroom and got on my Wii and let it weigh me in. And I found that I lost 1.1, 1 pound, I guess 1 ounce, bringing me down to 269.6. So I'm quite happy to report that. I'm not changing my weigh-in day from Sunday just because I weighed myself typically on Monday. It's just that because I didn't sleep, I ended up doing that, and I'm being honest and I'm fessing up about how I came about that number and why it's so important, I believe, to get your sleep as well as weighing yourself the same time, whether it's the mornings or the evenings, whenever you choose to do it when you wake up. And make sure that you do it before you consume any water or any food for the day. So just putting that out there for anybody who might want to know. I'm now in my 8th week. Today makes 8 weeks and 2 days, which is 58 days, I believe. 59 days. Anyhow, 8 weeks. I'm in my 8th week of my weight loss journey, my lifestyle journey, and I'm looking forward to doing things a little bit differently than I have been. I know that I've had some significant, some weeks of significant weight loss prior. This to me is still a loss, not a gain. And I've always said before, I'd be happy just knowing I didn't gain any weight. Whether or not I lost was like irrelevant as long as I didn't gain. And I know there's going to be plateaus, and I know there's going to be weeks where something or other, maybe it's, my monthly friend or something else came about that altered. Maybe it's exercise and weightlifting and a little gain in the muscle area. Whatever the case may be, I know there's going to be those weeks. But I've been feeling more energized, very healthy, and quite skinny. I mean, I literally feel the weight dropping off. So I felt like I had lost weight, and I knew that there was something going on with the Wii or something. And I was eating some stuff and drinking a lot of smoothies and having a lot of carbs. Maybe I could have lost more if I didn't consume as many carbs. I don't know. But that's something to keep into consideration, and I'll try to do better this week by not consuming as many carbs. But still, I was all within my limits always. I have noticed that on the days, there's been several more days, like I normally how do I put this? Okay, I've always said before that the SparkPeople.com website gives me suggested calories from a low number to a high number, and anywhere in between. It gives me how many calories, fats, carbs, and protein I should have for the day. And I'm always at the low number or below the low number. Well, this particular past week, I've been a little above the low number, but still not even mid-range or even never overboard. So just putting that out there, maybe that has something to do with it as well. So I've been keeping it. I think if I keep my calories and stuff below even the 1,000, like I've been having 8 or 9, and some days not even that, and I'm still not hungry, as long as I'm still feeling satisfied and full, we won't have to worry about that. But I'll play with it a little bit and see. if I lose a little bit more weight next week, then I know, yeah, maybe that's what the case may be. And I can then relay that information to you guys in case you're on your own journeys and you'd like to know. Getting back to the weight loss journey form, there's going to be, so far how I have it is a day for the date, whether it's the week, the day, what have you, the week number, or you can change that to day number if you do yours daily, or month number if you do yours monthly. Your weight when you start, obviously there's not going to be any number for a week or what have you there because that's the first day. There's an area for notes, an area for your BMI, your weight loss or gain for that week, and your BMI either plus or minus for that week. So yeah, if there's anything else that you guys can think of, I believe the notes area can be a place if you like to total up how much weight you've lost thus far. I was going to put a little column for that, and I still might. I haven't really finalized and saved this yet, but I still might put a column for a total of pounds lost to date and or gained, I guess, to date. Hopefully there are no gains. We're not looking forward to gaining, so I don't want to put that in there. Typically, the way that I have done this on a weekly basis from start to finish on one particular sheet, it allows for 45 weeks, which is a significant amount of time. This takes me all the way to August of 2012. Okay, so for anybody else who's doing their weekly thing, this might be something that can help you. And if you want to go ahead and do formulas and alter it in Excel, just let me know. Of course, I'd love to have a copy of it for my own use because I'm sort of Excel stupid. And I know about the formulas and whatnot, but I'm not really sure, or I don't really remember now that I got the newer version of Excel, how to go in there and alter what needs to be altered. What I do like about Excel, though, if this spreadsheet was in an Excel format, is that there's a way that you can insert comments that you don't necessarily, you won't be able to print those comments out, or maybe you can and I just don't know how, but if you bring it up on the computer, you can mouse over it and the comment will pop down and you can write a bunch of stuff there and you can keep track of, you know, maybe if you had some exercise, or maybe if you didn't, or maybe you did 20 minutes of Zumba, or whatever the case may be within that week. You can document all that on there and keep a track of it on your own. In addition, if you have a sparkpeople.com or calorie.com or livingstrong.com or any of those other websites, or even a mobile application that you use on your phone for any of those websites that might have them available, you have those fitness trackers, weight trackers and whatnot on there. This is from my own record because there's so many times that I'm doing a video or something and I need to refer to these numbers, and like I said, I'm looking at this sheet and the way I have everything outlined, it got a little confusing for me, even in my own handwriting. And I might lose this. At least on my computer I have it, I can print it out, and I can continue on the list as it is. So enough said about that. I hope you're enjoying the videos that I've put out for my Thanksgiving dinner. Anything that you might want to recreate. We still have Christmas. I know Thanksgiving's past, but we still have Christmas, and then we have the future Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays. And the pumpkin mousse tarts that I made are absolutely delicious. They'd also be good for Halloween or any kind of a fall you know, festivity that you might have. It could be like any sort of a gathering or a get together in the autumn, you know, where pumpkin would be good to serve. Absolutely delicious. I think you can eat them anytime. You can buy pumpkin anytime, so why not? Also, there's a couple other recipes in there that I'm throwing out there at the moment. Anything that is like a recipe that you may have seen before. I have not copied any recipes off of the internet. I've not read any recipes off the internet. I've not seen any recipes, not off the internet. I don't read magazines or none of that stuff either. These are just things that I made myself, and if they just seem to be like anything else out there you've seen, I wish to apologize to anybody that might think that I stole their recipe or copied it from somebody without giving them credit, because that's not my intentions at all. Now, the pumpkin mousse that I used in my tart recipe, My dog's bothering me. That I did get off of a wonderful YouTube person that I follow, Kaboom. I'll put her name in the down bar. She first originally did the recipe. She said it was a Weight Watchers recipe, and I've seen the Weight Watchers recipe now after the fact, but I believe they used vanilla pudding, and she used the butterscotch pudding, and I do like the flavor that the butterscotch pudding with the whipped topping and the pumpkin and then all the spices give to the flavor of the finished mousse when it's done. It absolutely does taste to me like pumpkin, where I've seen other people do it with vanilla pudding and say that, you know, they don't get the same flavors, you know, or not as much of that pumpkin taste that they're probably looking for. So just putting that out there. I made a wonderful salsa dish, a mango salsa, that's going to be coming up. I'm going to have the recipe for you for that. And in addition to that, I used it as a garnish to accompany chicken breast. And I made that in a slow cooker, and then I used it also to make a wonderful tilapia fish and shrimp ceviche, because hubby tasted it and said that would be good with ceviche. So I made a ceviche. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. Thanks for all you new subscribers. If I haven't gotten a chance to say thank you personally and or go to your page and subscribe back to you, please give me a nudge and send me a PM and let me know. A PM is a private message for any of you that don't know, and you do that from my main channel page. But let me know, and my dogs really need to go out, and I'll definitely go to your page, check it out, and subscribe or add you as a friend. So thanks, guys. Be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, but just be you, and I will see you in my next video.